Hey everybody, I just want to share a quick little fix that hopefully will help you out if you experience this. It happens to the best of us. This is orange peel and epoxy. There's several things that can cause this, but I know exactly what caused mine. And I had one of my shims that I was leveling this up with inadvertently fell out. I guess I bumped it and it fell out, so the epoxy ran to one side and made that one really thin and ended up causing the orange peel. So basically, I just go ahead and grab me, this is 180 grit sandpaper. Literally just take it out here and sand it back down. It doesn't have to be perfectly flat. You just want to try to scuff up the surface so you can get that mechanical bond with the epoxy that you're going to be redoing. We're going to redo our flood coat after we do this, so you just really want to get it sanded down, decently, scuffed up the whole surface. Make sure you get you a microfiber cloth or something. Use an air gun, and make sure you clean the surface very, very well. If you don't, that's actually another thing that can cause orange peel. Not having the surface clean, it can also cause you other problems as well. Not having it clean, you'll have stuff show up in your epoxy. Here I'm just going to mix up what I know is should be about 26 ounces for this sign. I am going to slow this down here because I kind of want to touch on this. I definitely follow manufacturer's recommendations whenever you're stirring your epoxy. Most of them you're going to find are going to tell you to stir for several minutes. But if you see here, when you start stirring, it kind of gets a cloudy consistency. I've mentioned this in another video. And again, stir what they say to stir. But the truth is, I've made many signs like this and messed with epoxy. I left this in real time so you can kind of see I'm only stirring for, I don't know, maybe a minute and a half, something like that. So you can look at the timer and see. Make sure you definitely scrape the sides to get anything unmixed off the sides and get it to the middle so you can actually mix it. But all you really have to do is mix until it turns clear. And here in just a second, I'm going to kind of show you how it went from that cloudy. And you can probably already see through the container here that it's actually pretty clear now. Once it's got that clear to it, it's mixed pretty well. Yes, there's going to be some bubbles in it because I'm not mixing it super slow, but with these flood coat type pours, I really don't care. Usually it only takes one hit with the heat gun and all those bubbles are popped. You're only looking about like an eighth of an inch or so. See how nice and clear it is? Yes, bubbles are in it, but it's really, really clear. So that's really what you're looking for when you stir everything up. So definitely make sure you pour into another container. If there is anything left on the sides that is not mixed up, you certainly don't want that in your finished product. So I poured it into another container. Give it a little bit more of a stir just to make sure everything's nice and mixed up. And yes, I'm doing this on my CNC. I have a pretty large cutting board order that is taking up most of my shop, and my assembly table is not available. So we're just going to take this inside and we are going to pour it. It is level this time. You can see my shims in the back there. I do have it level, so we're just going to pour it out. One of the more satisfying parts, you can use the little scraper thing that I have there, but actually I decided just to go ahead and grab a glove and just spread it out by hand. You can absolutely do that. Spread it around as evenly as you can. Let it run over the sides. You want good coverage on the sides. And grab your torch or your heat gun and come back and pop your bubbles. It usually only takes one time, and usually don't have to come back. And we come back the next day and you can see that all of the orange peel is gone. Well, that's all I got for today. I hope this video helped you out a little bit, and we will see you in the next video.